Test, 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 test. What up, baby? You guys hear me? All right. What's up, YouTube? YouTube. Just checking the volume here. Test, test, test. All right. We live, baby. Gav, NASCAR, what's good, baby? All right, crazy day today. Kinda, not really. It was a Friday. So the highlight of the day was the job reports. The job reports came in pretty high. It's crazy because in any other economy, this would be phenomenal information here. But the jobs actually came in really hot, and the problem with that is that if you have more jobs, you have people, you have more money flowing around the economy, and we don't want that, right? Because it's going to promote inflation. So today was interesting. Jobs report was really hot though, right? Like we were expecting for non-farm payrolls, right? So this is pretty much, it's most jobs out there, right? It's like manufacturing, construction, some industrial sectors. The consensus was 200,000. Like that was the estimate, and it came in at 263,000. So pretty hot number, right? It's about, 31.5% higher than expected. Now the range went as high as 275, but still pretty crazy. Unemployment rate remained at 3.7%. That's the lowest we've seen in decades. Again, any other economy, this would be great. But in our situation, we actually want to see lower than that. Okay. Let me make sure the volume's not too loud for you guys here. Okay. Manufacturing payrolls came in light, and then participation rate was actually pretty high. And then the average hourly earnings for year over year and month over month was hot. I mean, so basically wages are increasing, job growth is increasing. It's pretty crazy. And you're seeing a lot of this too in like the healthcare sector, like the sectors that needed it. A lot of it's coming in retail as well. Right. And then here's kind of a visual of that, right? So leisure and hospitality, right? And then healthcare and social assistance, extremely high. Okay. Again, any other scenario, this would be good, but not in this case. What's good, baby? Gab, NASCAR. Hope you had a good week. I got you. Hopefully you had a good week as well. I didn't do too good today on trading, but it is what it is. It was a tricky day. It was a weird day. Again, S&P, right? We're talking about this key level here on the S&P. So this key trend line, this downtrend line, still getting respected here on the daily chart. So we want to see if we can crack above that. Again, in my opinion, I think price action is definitely respecting this move. It does look like it does want to go up, right? We cleaned that prior high here on the S&P 500 at about that 4,050 range. Strong green bar closed above that, right? A lot of power here. Buyers are stepping in. Volume looks phenomenal, respecting that move. And then today we actually closed with a pretty strong candle as well, right? That lower wick there suggesting some things here, almost a little bit of a hammer, but the open, we closed below the open today slightly, but some strength came in towards the end of the day here, so we had some buyers fly back in. Okay, so ultimately, right, we sold off pretty hard with that jobs report that came in too hot, and then we kind of maintained that little bit of higher lows and higher highs throughout the day. So we're getting there, baby. We're getting close to that trend line. Let's see if we can crack above it here. Price action says we have a chance, but you never know. So we go one day at a time. Top plays I was watching today was definitely, the S&P 500. So SPY. I like AMD, right? This bull pennant pattern we talked about in yesterday's top stocks video. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out so you can at least understand why we made this interpretation, right? Now we're still respecting this bull pennant pattern. We're still holding higher lows. So I'm still holding my conviction. It doesn't mean the breakout had to happen today. And it makes sense. Usually lower volume on Fridays. At least with AMD, we had higher volume today as opposed to yesterday. But again, I'm still looking for that unbounce or for a rebalance in this. So I'm looking for a breakout, and then I'm looking for a rebalance in liquidity that puts us at this gap right above here. Price targets were noted in yesterday's video. Go check it out. NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA, I was watching it today as well. Microsoft, I do like the way Microsoft looks. We had that Nice break in resistance here, right? So that yellow line was the prior significant resistance here on the higher time frame. Closed right above it here with some strength. Again, that came from Jay Powell's speech 2 days ago. And then we're looking for, again, that liquidity grab up here. All that liquidity is up here. So we have a nice big gap up here, fair value gap. The price is going to want to gravitate in that direction. So overall, you know, markets are looking fair. Now let's take a look at some of the hot stocks that we're trading today. Let's take a look here. So I like to go to Finviz for this. This makes it a lot easier to get a quick view of this, right? So Finviz right here, some of the top gainers. SHPH, STG, RMED. RMED's been hot all week. Cosm's been hot all week. I've been talking about Cosm on the Twitter, so go make sure you follow the Twitter page. Link down below. Follow me on Twitter. It's completely free, nothing to you. I give out the top penny stocks that I'm watching every single morning, and a lot of them pan out. At least one of them will, right? So I usually put like 4 to 5 on there, and I expect at least one to pan out. That's pretty good odds, you know, because you're just watching it. There's nothing that has to happen, and you will know if it's going off. But Cosm's been a hot one lately. I've been keeping my eyes on this bad boy. It's been moving nicely. Going to the charts here, right? Cosm. You know, it did initially look like a pump and dump, but, you know, it's been retaining volume pretty good. Held higher lows all day, so I had some strength today, right? Quite a bit of swinging going on, but I had nice gradual continuation throughout most of the day. And you even had a bull pennant here intraday as well on Cosm. So Cosm was pretty bullish here. I missed this bull pennant call out, but it was a really clean bull pennant there. Easy play there, right? Strong flag pull, nice consolidation on the price here, and then we launched, right? Huge breakout out of that bull pennant, and it was actually about the size of that flag pull, which is generally the rule of thumb that you take when you're looking to price target out of these bull flags, right? Almost on the money there. So nice moves today on Cosm. What was that bull flag breakout? Damn, 16%. Sheesh. All right, so not bad. Rough week, man. Rough week. Got to dial back in this weekend. Yeah, it was a rough week for sure. It was a really tough trading. Yeah, it sucked, man. SHPH early was another 90 LPX play that GCT on Monday. SHPH. Yeah, so, you know, this was that top gainer today, actually. Let me see here. Let me see the volume on that bad boy. Yeah, volume was tremendous here, 18 million. And there's actually another list I like to look at here on TradingView. Showing the most, let me see here. So I believe these were the most hot, or most active, yeah, the most active US stocks here. Tesla is at number 1. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so yeah, well, okay, it's relative to market cap, but still, Tesla, right, most active stocks today. It looks like Tilray is getting some steam. AVXL, right, near the top of this list here. So, you know, it's good to look at a couple lists here, run some scanners just to get a, you know, idea. You might be able to grasp some of the sectors that are running too. I know healthcare has been hot most of the year. If we scroll over here, let's see if I can do that. I'm missing data over here. Shit. Well, it says the sectors right here on this last column we can't see, but stocks are moving, baby. So there's always opportunity every day. You know, don't get discouraged by imbalanced, rough markets. You just have to know, you know, to trade with caution. Maybe trade a little lighter. Be more conservative. Maybe do a little more scalping when it's an uncertain week. But this week was tricky. It was tricky in the you know, the large cap, mega cap equity markets. But when it comes to penny stocks, you know, penny stocks are always doing their thing all year round. You just have to find, you know, you have to go with the flow. You have to find where that flow is and kind of ride momentum, right? That's the cool thing about penny stocks. You really just kind of look for volume. It's pretty simple. Look for volume and then just read the price action. Okay, look for catalysts as well. In at 165, out at 245. Jeez, dog. Damn, dude. I mean, yeah, this traded from a, so at open to, I mean, it swung nearly 78, 79% today from a low to a high. That's pretty tremendous there. You got in at 165, so you got in right there, and you sold at 245. Holy shit, man. You fucking held that motherfucker. Oh my gosh. Buy high, sell low. This dude is buying bottoms and selling peaks, dude. And they say you can't time the bottom or the peaks. NASCAR's doing it. That's crazy, man. Now, guys, I have this generic ass list above my head here in the live stream. Ticker symbol call out format. I'll clean this up. But, you know, I'm looking to chart for you guys, right? This is what this stream's about. Also, leave me a damn like. If you can't hit the like button, how you expect it, the buy and sell button on the motherfucker? How do you expect to hit that shit in the middle of your trading? Can't hit the like button on a damn YouTube video, dog? Come on, dog. So, leave me your ticker symbol. Tell me what time frame you're looking at, and then tell me why you're watching it. That's all you got to provide for me, and I will chart it for you all day. Give you my opinion on it. We'll look at the price action and some other things. I can pull up some indicators if you like to trade with indicators. I know how to use most of them. So you know, whatever your preference is. I typically just look at price action. I have pretty naked charts, I would say. I'm not a big indicator guy. You know, I like to use volume, VWAP, and then some exponential moving averages. That's kind of my preference. But other than that, I'm just kind of reading price action and market structure. Kind of boiled my trading down to that, right? Got it. Boiled it down to simplicity. Or to simplistic terms. The VIX, I've been keeping my tabs on the VIX. The VIX is it's looking a little eerie now. You're not supposed to chart the VIX. I get that. That's fine. It's just an observation. But usually when we get near this low levels, like in the teens or low 20s, I expect a little bit of a you can call it a rebound or a push. So VIX is getting a little oversold here. The bond yields are pulling back hard though, right? So strong finish today on the bond yields. They had a huge spike this morning off the jobs report. So that was pretty fucking, I mean, look at that huge push here on the bond yields, man. Oh my Lord. So the bonds pushed up hard, and then they cooled off the rest of the day. And as you can imagine, the Dixie did as well over the dollar. Yes, sir, IPOs are hot. Oh yeah, GCT. So yeah, IPOs are hot. It looks like NASCAR's the IPO god, man. I'm telling you. So, you know, NASCAR's on it when it comes to these. So I'm certain NASCAR was on point. GCT traded from a low to a high today. What do we got, baby? What do we got on this fucking salt and pepper looking ass chart, man? 10.22%. Not bad. I'd argue if you sold, you know, hindsight, but I'd argue if you captured a 10% move in a day, it's a pretty damn nice day. Still 10%, man. That's nice. Bitcoin, you know, trading at 17,000 for Bitcoin here. So, you know, I like to keep tabs on Bitcoin. The market rides with it. And the cool thing about Bitcoin is that it's 24/7. So I've found it at times you can use it as a preemptive measure to kind of see how the markets may wake up the next day, right? So if I'm looking at Bitcoin the night before, you know, if I'm looking at Bitcoin at 2 in the morning or some shit for some crazy ass reason on a Tuesday, it might give me preemptive symptoms of how the market might wake up the next day. But it's just very small grain of salt. You know, I don't think the market moves off Bitcoin. I just think they're correlated. The market moves off a lot of things. So, you know, when I'm looking at the markets, right, I'm looking at the price action of the indices, right? So I'm looking at the S&P 500 mostly, and then I'm taking a quick look at the VIX, so the volatility index, and then bond yields and the dollar. Okay, so these are just benchmarks to kind of give me sentiment on how the market may wake up tomorrow. And then 7:30 Central Time pre-market is a critical time you want to watch all the time. That's when usually news is released, or critical news or significant news, other than, you know, FOMC meetings or Jerome Powell or whatever speaking. You'll see more of those in the middle of the day, but that's a good time to watch as well if you're trying to, you know, get behind the movement for the stock market that day. So other than that, you know, today, yeah, like I said, today was a little tricky. The week was tricky for trading, but I'm still keeping strong tabs. AMD is one of my favorite setups here. Okay, I like the way AMD looks, again, when it comes to the pattern at least. NVIDIA is looking interesting. A lot of stocks are looking interesting, matter of fact. Tesla, not so much. It's actually forming a lower high here. So be cautious with Tesla here, but still seeing some nice moves here in the price action in this short range. We need to clear that above that $200 level though, right? That's the next stop here on Tesla, big psychological level. So, you know, you're gonna struggle a little bit there, I would think. All right, Apple's looking interesting. Just kind of denoting this trend line here, right? Just an observation. Gonna be watching that to see if we can clear above that, right? Strong bullish engulfing here. And then we had a little bit of a tapering in the price action here. Now, again, obviously that big push came from the J Powell speech, but you're seeing that across the board here with multiple stocks. Netflix is very strong, I would say, but you have volume staircasing down here a little bit, so be a little bit careful with that. But strong close above prior high here on Netflix daily chart, and there's a little bit of a gap here left to fill. So just an observation for me as well. A little bit more liquidity lingering up here to rebalance. Do you have a good resource that lists highest short interest? Oh man, looking to find accurate short interest of sub $1 stocks. Yeah, I used to look at this a lot, my man. I can't remember. Maybe it's FinViz. Shit. I think actually, let me see here. Let me see. I thought I had one. Let's see. I thought Reddit. I thought what do you call it? Not Reddit, but Wall Street Bets. I think Wall Street Bets actually made a website just for this. Yeah, I think it's. This looks like the website, but I don't think this is it. But highshortinterest.com. Okay. So this isn't what I use, but it reminds me, this is kind of what the Wall Street Bets website looked like. They had a website that they made just for this that I used to look at all the time, because it gives you a good grasp of like not just meme stocks. It's like the stocks that are running high with underlying momentum, high short interest, susceptible to manipulation. BBBY, right? Bed Bath & Beyond is definitely that's definitely been a mover this week, and that's always had short interest pretty on the higher scale there. Bed Bath & Beyond, right? So the reason why these are meme stocks is because of that short interest. Ortex data is good to look at if you want to pay for that. I wouldn't pay for it. It's expensive, but what I would do is look up type in your ticker symbol and then type in like Ortex data, and then on Reddit usually someone will post the Ortex data for that, especially if it's a highly watched stock, and they'll just post a screenshot of the data. That way you don't have to pay fucking $100 a month or whatever it is for the Ortex data. Okay, BBBY here. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond. It's been holding higher lows, right, the entire week, so it pretty much pushed up all week here. Higher lows held out throughout. You're starting to see price squeeze a little bit here as well. Let me get this line in just a little bit here. Okay, so key in on BBBY for short interest. Let me see if I can find another resource here. I just don't recall, man. It's been a while since I've looked for this. So even on MarketWatch. MarketWatch is okay. I probably wouldn't go to this site for news. But MarketWatch, right? Because this is like MarketWatch is like a modernized like forum. It's hard to explain. I have not liked their information. It's not. I don't want to say credible, but just take whatever they say with a grain of salt. But BBBY, right at the top of this list still. TCDA, that's a new one for me. Trisida. I don't know how to say that. This might be OTC. Not too sure why it didn't show up on our other list here. MicroStrategy. Carvana. Carvana got slapped. If it wasn't Carvana, like a couple $100. That thing took a lot of flack lately for coming down so much from all-time highs. CVNA. But that was just a liquidity pump from all that money we printed during the pandemic. I mean, look at this shit. Oh my lord. Carvana's at $8. At one point it was near $400. Holy buckets. HKD, what? So it's down from all-time highs quite a bit. 97%. CVNA. Actually, let's get the exact math here. Yeah, 97% from all-time highs. That's crazy. All right, guys. Again, if you want me to chart your stock, check the ticker symbol call out format right above me here. This stream's for you, baby. Hit that like on your way in. Neo rejected 1208. pretty good today. Closed at 12.13. I believe we could see it come back down again. I'm in puts. Expire end of next week. Notice it rallied because of its vehicle delivery news. How'd they do on deliveries? Pretty good, I'm guessing. Damn. Yeah, there's a guy in our Discord that has like $150,000 of NIO, and he bought all that shit at like $10. So he's sitting pretty good right now. That's actually one of my close friends. Let me see here. NIO. Yeah, I gotta text him. I gotta see how he's doing with NIO. The motherfucker's probably up like $50,000 right now. Yeah, NIO's moving nice here, right? So deliveries. Yeah, NIO's a good one to watch. It's very volatile. It does a lot of this spiky shit. So NIO either sells off hard or pushes up hard quite often. Like, look at this, right? That was a little more choppy, but look, hard push, hard sell off, hard push, consolidation, hard sell off. All right. It's a swingy ass stock, very volatile, hard sell off. Might be one I might start watching more for options. I've been watching it for years. I'm invested. I do like this company, good company. Delivery numbers though, let's take a look. Actually, I think their website has it. So what? NIO November. Came out 2 days ago. 14,000, 30%. Okay, 30% YOY. Okay. 106K year to date. Jeez, boy. Yeah, NIO's sick. Good company. NIO. Okay, NIO. Okay, LiDAR tech. Okay, what? ET5. This is their like affordable sedan model. It's kind of weird. They're like a hybrid luxury EV kind of company, but it's really cool what they do. They do like battery swapping, so you don't even have to charge your battery. You just pull up to a station and you swap a brand new one out. It's pretty sick. So you pretty much stay like charged all the time. Can you break down NIO? I'm sitting on an average buy price of $46. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do either, brother. I don't offer financial advice, right? So what's your goal with NIO, right? So first of all, you need to ask yourself, what's your goal, right? You need to have a plan. You don't buy anything without having a plan, right? So what's your plan, and stick to it. So is your plan to hold it for a couple of years? I would say it's pretty cheap right now, right? Most people, when they invest in something, they dollar cost average. So if you're holding something for a couple of years and you have it at $46, it's at $13 right now, right? So that's why people dollar cost average, right? Because, you know, they believe in it. They have strong fundamental analyses, and you know, they hold their, you're just averaging down. You're just getting them cheaper, right? So it's going to bring down the average. So if I have 10 shares in NIO at $46 and I buy 10 more shares at $13, that average is going to come way the fuck down. It's going to, I don't know how much it'll come down. I don't know the math on that, but it'll come down a lot, you know, and then you might start floating in the high 20s. And now you average 20 something dollars a share instead of $46 a share. So now when you have red or green days, right, it's going to be proportionate. You know, but you know, I don't know. I that's all I can tell you, right? I can give you a breakdown though for sure, but in terms of your money and stuff, I can't advise. I have no idea. I don't know what your plan is. I just don't, right? You know, NIO right now it's holding the prior. So the next significant market structure on NIO is, which is testing right now, but it's not closed above with strength, is going to be that. Let me see here. Right, it's going to be that $13.22 mark. So we came up above there twice in the last 3 days, and we wicked right at it. So it's struggling to break that, but you know it wants to. The price action suggests that, right? If you look right here at the volume looks tremendous on it. It looks great. So we gapped up, right? JPOW day, JPOW news, had a reset here, right? So I had a cool down, and then boom, right? Follow through. So still would like a close above here so we can confirm a shift in that market structure. And then that will give us the next move up that we need to see to come back and retest this long-term trend line I'm denoting here on the higher time frame. Now, wherever you want to put it is up to you. That's where I have mine. I have not touched it in months, and it's just been holding that trend line ever so slightly here. Actually, I would say to the T almost, right? The bottom trend line is just a reference. I'm not suggesting that it's a wedge, but it kind of looks like one. But really, this higher time frame trend line is what I'm watching now. It's a growth stock too, so the growth sector has been taking a big hit. Extremely oversold sector, right? Speculative growth. This isn't, this is growth. This is a growth tech stock. So this is like, this was Tesla 8 years ago, right? People knew of Tesla. Tesla was trading at $20 a share. They're like, yeah, this could be a big company one day, but it's kind of one of those things. But now it's a little more realized of a company. It's more established. NIO is still in its genesis, I would argue. Okay, now they started delivering vehicles, I believe, early last year, I think. But they have a lot more to go, and they're looking pretty good. They're government subsidized. Don't forget that. I think a lot of people forget that about NIO. They are government subsidized. And when China comes to policy, they're strict. Why? Because it's a dictatorship, right? The CCP, when they say they're going to do something, they're probably going to do it. So, they're trying to go zero emissions by 2035. And they're letting NIO be perhaps the front runner in that initiative when it comes to automotives. And they're government subsidized. The government's saying, hey, here's some money. We're going to make sure you stay alive so you help drive this initiative home. NIO is a solid company. Looks great. Not advocating for it. Not financial advice. I just like to keep tabs on it. I'm invested in it. So obviously there's a little bias there, but I've done my research quite a bit. I have created nearly 200 fucking videos on my YouTube about NIO, all right? NIO! I know a lot about NIO. Don't fuck with me. I don't know how people buy cars on Carvana. I tried, and every car I looked at said something like, car has just been bought before you, or car's not available. Carvana is sketchy. It has terrible reviews and terrible customer service. I have heard nightmares about Carvana orders, through mainstream media. I've looked into it myself personally. Not a fan of Carvana. I just be OG. My recommendation would be Car Gurus. That is all-time favorite. I've flipped cars on Car Gurus before and made some money. I've profited on every vehicle I've ever had, and I've always gotten them through Car Gurus, and I've used that for years. My buddy who is in that industry, he recommended it to me one day years ago, and ever since I've never gone back. So Car Gurus is good. But yeah, Carvana, fuck that. Gary, what's up, baby? TSMC is my latest stock. They're gonna buy more. Your thoughts? Your thoughts? Let's see here. TSMC. Let's take a look, baby. Did you guys see the B-21 stealth bomber unveiling tonight? The brand new bomber aircraft, the latest bomber aircraft developed by Northrop Grumman for the United States Air Force was unveiled tonight, and it has been the last. We haven't developed a bomber in the last 3 decades, so it is a big deal. So go and check that out. I thought that was pretty cool for national security. TSMC, huh? Oh, it must be OTC or something. Taiwan Semicon Man. Where's the... What is this? Is this they just went public today? I don't know a lot about it. It's not even on Finviz. TSMC. Also, guys, you want me to chart your stock? First of all, leave me a like, guys. It's easy. If you can't hit the like button on a YouTube video, how do you expect to hit the buy and sell button when you trade stocks, baby? That's crazy. And then above me here, I have this ghetto ass notepad screenshot, ticker symbol call out format. So if you want me to chart something for you, all you got to do is leave me the ticker symbol, leave me the time frame that you're looking at, okay? That helps me out. And then why you're watching it, right? Give me a little substance. Don't just type in 4 letters and be like, chart this, all right? Come on, guys. Don't be lazy. Oh, Taiwan Semiconductor. That's what I thought it was, but I thought that was TSM. Okay. So, oh, it is TSM. Okay. So we'll take a look. Semis. Semis. So I trade AMD and Nvidia actively, and I can tell you that the market is, they're at a very, they're low. They're low, they're cheap. The market's very down. But the only thing they have to be cognizant of, it's very volatile. It's at least susceptible to volatility because you're having policy battles with semiconductors. You know, that market is kind of unstable right now. Now it's more stable right now, but I would say year to date, it's been a very unstable market, and there's a lot of things fringing on it. Now, until the United States becomes a little more independent on semiconductors, I think you're just going to see policies everywhere. This has been going through a little bit of a chop lately here. Ever since we gapped up, it kind of gapped up hard back on November 15th, it looks like, and it's just been kind of trading in this range here, a little flat. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, just trading in a range. Let's see here. All right, 15-minute chart here. Yeah, I mean, you can see the range here, right? So for now, you know, it's hard to tell what its next move is going to be. It really is. Let's take a look at the weekly here. You know, weekly suggesting some strength here. You know, your prior high or your next swing point, your market structure shift is going to be at like that $92 mark. But from here, it's kind of in a goofy spot. You had strong buyer volume again 3 days ago, though, but that's a blip, right? That's kind of a outlier because the whole market had a blip on that day. That's when Jay Powell basically announced that he's going to start tapering down on rate hikes. So I wouldn't say he's dovish yet, but he's less hawkish is probably a more appropriate way to say it. So, you know, the market received that very well. But you just be cognizant of the instability in this industry due to policy decisions. That's probably the biggest thing I'd keep my eyes on when it comes to semis. So if you're watching semis, you're going to want to watch the headlines, and you're going to want to be paying attention to Chinese and U.S. or domestic policy as well. Taiwan Semiconductor. Do you think Tesla could sell off or be impacted negatively by what Elon is doing on Twitter right now with the call outs on big government officials? I won't speculate too much on that. Tesla still is a fundamentally sound company, so I don't know. You know, it's the stock market, right? So the stock market is a manipulative. It's extremely manipulated, right? It could be. You could speculate, I guess, that since he's pissing off people in power, they're gonna say, okay, bet, well, fuck your stock, and they might short it. I don't know. I won't speculate that hard about it. I just go back to fundamentals and price action, right? So technicals and fundamentals is what I use, right? Obviously be cognizant of catalyst, but it's hard to say that's a catalyst though. I think a catalyst is going to be something more direct to Tesla that you need to watch. I wouldn't pay attention to stuff that is direct to Elon Musk as much as direct to the company. Like something direct to the company was like their first delivery of the Tesla semi to PepsiCo yesterday. So they delivered their first Tesla semi. That was a big deal. Things like that, right? Those are more, I think, carry a little bit more weight. But him fucking around on Twitter, until it directly impacts the fundamentals, like the bottom line of, or top line even, of Tesla, I wouldn't worry too much about it, right? They're still going to generate revenue regardless of what he's doing on Twitter, right? People are still going to be buying his cars. You know what I'm saying? So just bear that in mind, because you got to remember, at the end of the day, Tesla's still a company. It's almost worth $1 trillion. Okay, it's one of the largest companies in the world, this is one of the most valuable companies in the entire world. Actually, I lied. They're not at $1 trillion, but they were at $1 trillion near their, I wouldn't say near their peak. I think they were higher than that, but still, I mean, 615 billion. They are they're up there, man. I mean, they are by far the most valuable automotive company in the world, by far. Doesn't mean they generate the most revenue by far, but they are one of the most valuable. I think the ones that generate the most revenue is probably going to be like, I think it's like Toyota, Volkswagen, companies like that. But, you know, just doing a quick search here, right? Most valuable automotive companies in the world. You know, Tesla's by far. All right. This is 1.5 trillion. Okay, it's a little outdated. Let me see if I can find another list. Oh, here we go. So I've looked this up before. So $600 billion market cap, right? I mean, it is 3 times the person in second place. I mean, so when it comes to value, I mean, you gotta, you know what I mean? So just bear that in mind. Porsche, right? Number 3, BYD, Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, and BMW, right? But again, that's just by market cap, right? If you broke down the rest of these, right? Like revenue, yep, Volkswagen, Volkswagen, Toyota, just like I thought, right? So these are the top dogs when it comes to generating revenue. And then you can look at other things as well: operating margins, dividends, market cap, you know. So, you know, Tesla's still there, man. Just bear that in mind. They account for 61% of the EV market share. So that's pretty fucking crazy. Now it's going down, you know. Last year it was like 70-something%. Now it's like 61%. They're projecting by, I believe it was by 2025, their market cap's going to drop as low as 20%, or their market share. I doubt it. But, you know, they're projecting that. So the current amount of EV vehicle models in the market is about 48. They're thinking it's going to be about 150 by 2025. And that's where they think Tesla's market share is going to come down. But I doubt it. You know, they have so much more R&D. They're so much more ahead of the game. They're so much more lean and efficient in their manufacturing processes, which means they're going to be able to cut costs more. So they're going to increase their profit margins and also increase the affordability for the consumer and also for commercial. So just something to think about. Okay. Yeah, fuck that Twitter shit. It's Tesla's still a company, man. You know, whatever Elon Musk tweets or whatever, you know, Tesla's still strong, solid, damn good company. All right. Bet. All right, guys, leave me a like. I see 8 likes and 11 viewers. That means 3 of you are lazy, man. Pick it up. You can't hit the like button on a YouTube video. You can't hit the buy or sell button on your brokerage, boy. There's no way, dog. Shit. Hold on. Check my phone first. My phone's blowing up, guys. If you get a chance, be sure to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to join my free Discord too, link down below in the description. There is a free portion of my Discord. Now you have to pay to get the trade signals, but I will send you a daily watch list every single day with price targets of some of the top stocks that we're watching. So check that link down below if you want to at least join for free. I recommend getting in the trade signals because we also host live streams every single day. And we do learning sessions multiple times a week with our analysts where we share our strategies as well and trading tactics. So it's up to y'all, man, but opportunities there regardless. It's, you know, you can enjoy the free portions of it, which is minuscule, but it's there. Link down below in the description, right below my face here. Over here, dog. Over here, dog. All right. Cool. Well, what do you guys want to look at real quick here? So I'm going to leave the chat open for a second here. I know the stream is delayed. Let y'all type. Let me know what you're looking at. If there's a ticker you want me to chart again, try to abide by the ticker color. The ticker symbol call out format right above my head here, ticker. So give me the ticker, the time frame, and why you're watching it. Help your boy out. And I will wait for some replies here. Just give me a second. Just going to tune my camera for a sec here. Okay. Bye. Hi. Bye. Hi. Bye. Yo, we back. All right. That's fast, huh? BIAF, it's another possible 90 LPX play. Boy, what you know about 90 LPX? BIAF. Okay. I see you. See me. See you. Let's take a look at FinViz real quick. Gucci gang. Whoop. Went public in September. Yeah, it's about that time. BioAffinity Technology presents proprietary cancer therapeutic research at joint ASCB EMBO meeting. Bet. Okay. So you got some bullshit news coming out. Okay, just in time, baby. Pump the stock before we sell it, baby. We've been holding it for 90 days. Yeah, it's trading in a little bit of a range here. You know, obviously the price action is a little choppy chop here. A little choppy chop, but you can see net, it's kind of ranging here, consolidating. It is, however, forming lower lows and lower highs and net. In the interim, though, you're starting to see some shifts in market structure, right, with some strength coming in from today. So that's definitely something I'd pay attention to. I'd definitely like to clear this one here. If we can clear this, that means we'll begin to form a higher high. So that's significant, especially in the daily chart here, because we haven't formed a higher high in a minute. I mean, I guess we did back here, but we didn't form a sequential one after. So we went higher high here, and then we went lower high after that. So let's see if we can form a higher high. Well, lower high momentarily. Let's see if we can get a higher high on the next leg up. The weekly. All right. Yeah. Gang, gang. Guys, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Do your boy a favor. I upload nearly every single day. And check out my YouTube shorts because I upload on that every day for sure. But when it comes to video uploads, yeah, nearly every day. We do lives twice a week. Join in on the gang, gang. It's going to be a good time. We'll help you make some money. But it's up to you. You gotta, put in the work, and you have to hit the buy and sell button. I can't do it for you guys. Okay, can't trade for you, doggy. But you can definitely make it happen. All right. Yeah. So these are the most active stocks today, right? In the U.S. economy, U.S. stock market. Tilray, right? So Tesla, Amazon, Apple, AMD, right? So your large caps, large cap, mega caps. Tilray, right? A little bit of small cap action today with weed, right? That's a weed stock. Carnival Cruise. This looks like a healthcare, maybe. Life Science Corp, Science, okay. 35% move. Ford, right? Ford tough. So, penny stock activity was fair today, though. I mean, there were some nice movers today, and I've noticed that as the stock market, if the stock market has a red day, I key in on penny stocks because you'll see some nice volatile movements, typically to the upside. So it's pretty much opposite. The Russell 2000, I haven't looked at that in a while. Rut. So Russell 2000 here, right? Pretty oversold, almost double bottoming here. Got a little bit of ways to go here, but hey, we're approaching some key levels here, baby. There's a big resistance level in the Russell 2000. That puts us at, 19,006. So watch that level here. So if you're watching penny stocks, this might be a good benchmark here. So the Russell 2000 is the top 2,000 penny stocks, or small cap, micro caps in the U.S. stock market. So pay attention to that. Be a good benchmark. There's also the Russell 1000 if you'd like, but this probably carries more weight. All right. But yeah, when penny stocks is a little more tricky. You have to catch more like trends and sectors, right? Penny stocks is a little easier to follow the sectors versus like trading mega caps, large caps, and just follow the indices. So that's what I find a little bit easier with those, with large and mega caps. But small caps, micro caps, you can follow. Catalyst, momentum. It's a little bit different. All right. Jobs report this morning put SPY right at 15-minute order block. I was hyped. What do you think? Without the jobs report, price would have done the same thing anyways? No, because I don't know. It's a catalyst. It's too hard to speculate that, right? Because I don't think that order block was valid though. I thought we were talking about that last night, because the order block's trading in a premium, right? So yeah, so if you have a bullish order block and a premium, I think it's just it eliminates the validity. It didn't really hit it on the money either. It hit the 50 on the money, more, not even, but on the money, man. What you mean, dude? The candle bursted through that shit. It hit this fair value gap on the money, that's for sure. Right here. Was that on the 1 hour? Hit that fair value gap. That's on the money. The move invalidated it? No, I just don't think it was valid because it was a bullish order block in a premium market. So it doesn't really I don't know. I don't know. That's based on what I was reading in the advanced trading chat, but yeah, I don't know. Either way, right? This is catalyst driven, so it's hard to say oh, there's an order block there. Price is just going to suck down. He'll find a catalyst out there to do it. No, I just think the catalyst is you know, the catalyst happened, and then it looked for a spot on the way down to rebalance the price, right? That's kind of how order flow works. You know, it's just rebalancing price. It's looking for liquidity, so it's looking for volume imbalances. Order flow gravitates towards those volume imbalances, scoops up liquidity, and then it moves up towards the next area of liquidity. So that's how, you know, that's kind of how price action works, but, or not price action, but you know, whatever. That's how the algorithms work in smart money. But yeah, the order block, I don't know if that was valid, man. I don't know. We could talk about it in the Discord though a little bit more, because I'm curious to see everybody else's opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure, man. But keep charting. It's definitely good to get them reps in, baby, all day. So with that, guys, let me know if you have any more questions. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes here. Okay, if there's no more questions, we'll wrap it up. But I'll let you guys type it out because I know the stream's delayed, so I'll give you a chance here. Okay. Just follow me on Instagram, yeah? There's your boy. Follow me on Instagram, baby, if you want stock tips, stock picks, stock tips every day, boy. Follow the boy, man. All right. Cool. All right. Giving it 30 more seconds here. But yeah, with this, either way, guys. So with that, be sure to tune in on Sunday, guys. I'll be going through another live stream to get you guys fresh and ready for the next trading week ahead. So be sure to not miss Sunday's live stream there. We're going to cover some hot stocks. We're going to cover some hot stocks, some hot topics. Let's see if any catalysts come about over the weekend. And yeah, let's get ready for the next trading week. Let's dial in, baby. Other than that, leave me a like, leave me a subscribe. Links are down below for your convenience, guys. I'm not trying to spam this shit. There's true value down there for you, okay? If you follow me on Twitter, I will give you like 4 to 5 hot penny stock watches every single morning for free. If you follow me and join the Discord channel, I will give you free limited access to a daily watch list updated every single day, where I have market analyses broken down, right, typed out in a paragraph or two, and we also have the top stocks that we're watching with price targets, okay, for free. There's not a lot of people that do this shit, so free Discord, limited access down below. Follow me on Twitter for free penny stock watches every single morning, so you have those 2 lists for you, okay, tons of value for free, and the Instagram page. Follow that as well, so you get stock trading tips every single fucking day. And follow the YouTube channel. Tons of value for you guys. With that, enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Happy Friday. Get some sleep. And I'll see you on Sunday for Sunday night's live stream, baby. Gang.